Allie, it's all...
Brian, thank you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Capella. Here's Collins. Oh, can't get the reverse flush.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Capella against Gobert. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Bogdanovic. The Jazz on offense.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back. You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovic.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to O'Neal. No good on the triple. It's tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Shoots over Capella. Bogdanovic, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Conley. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. From 15 feet away.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
There's Young with the 3. Rebound, Utah. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Conley passes to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Mitchell. Over Bogdanovic. The Jazz with another miss.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Nails it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Utah leading. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 6.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Here's Capella. Buries it down low.
With the assist.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Young against Conley. For 3, O'Neal. Can't get it to drop, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Capella and stolen by Gobert. And it's O'Neal off the drive. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Collins. Outside Young. Collins outside. Outside Young. And the Hawks with another three.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Now Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovich down low. Collins there. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the...
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the three. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Tries it from 19. Bogdanovich, no good.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. This guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Capella, screen on Conley. Puts it up from 12. And Gobert with a block. And they recover it. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Left side, Conley. Rebound, Trae Young. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Utah's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. For three, O'Neal drills it from deep. And now an 8-point Utah lead.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Pass to Collins. Stolen by Conley. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And here's Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Young. Here's Conley. From deep.
He's been off the mark since the start of the second quarter. Shots aren't dropping like they were early.
Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fires from deep. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Conley's got his second basket of the night. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Mitchell, rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. .156 left in the first half. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the three ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, BA. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand, and the reason is it puts such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA.
And the Hawks with possession here. After the basket by Utah, and they get it back. Young from long range hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
And Young knows his role. He's out here to shoot it and shoot it often.
Mitchell up top, defended by Bogdanovich. Stolen by Young. And here comes the break. The finish! And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
On the wing, Mitchell. Spins. 55 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Gobert. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Rebound, Trae Young. Young's got 4 rebounds now. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Capella. And here's Collins for 3. Capella finds Collins. On target from range. And now just a 5-point Jazz lead.
And this is a part of Collins' game that's really evolved. Hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Conley against Young. The shot by Conley, no good. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Second for your Hawks.
Outside Gallinari. Over Bogdanovich. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Delon Wright. And it's Luau Cabarrot in at the small forward position. So that's the Hawks 5.
For Utah.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control. And he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
Now here's Wright. It's Huerter on the wing. Back to Wright. Clock at 6. 11 feet out. Pass to Okongwu. Over to the left wing. Left side Gallinari. Out left to the wing. The Hawks need to get one up here. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, he's got the size and strength. Gallinari doing work on the glass.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Now Gabe. Pass to Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Hawks trailing. Right outside. Here's Okongwu. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. To the inside. The jump hook. Rebounded by the Jazz. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Out to the right wing. Back to Clarkson. And stolen by Huerter. On the break. Outside Gallinari. Tries the spin move. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Alexander Walker, pounded by Wright. He got a piece of it.
You can see the quick reflexes up to Wright, twice on the pipe.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now here's Wright, looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Herter. Gallinari with a screen on Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Herter. The shot comes out, and it's Utah the other way. Kay outside. Pass to Whiteside. Here's House. Clarkson outside. Over Herter. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Here's Wright. To the middle. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Alexander Walker, pounded by Wright. On the wing, Alexander Walker, down low. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Robbed. Herter with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Here's a Kongwu. Back to Wright. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And there's Clarkson. That one's good. On the assist from Gay. Clarkson's got 6. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Here's Gallinari. The Jazz making their last shot. Fades. Okongwu. The second chance points on the tip-in.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's House. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Jazz lead by 5.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Wright attacking. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
And he knocks down the first one.
What you appreciate about DeLon Wright is he knows his role, and he's willing to star in his role. And the other part about it is he's been committed to his own development.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Jazz out in front.
All right, look who's coming up in the court. Come on, get loud.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Now here's Young. 17-foot shot on the way. Bogdanovich, that's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the Jazz with possession here. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. And that one's good. Mitchell for three.
And maybe they made some adjustments at the half. I mean, they're finally executing offensively.
Conley against Young. Pass to Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. And he drives in. He can't get it to go. Hunter with some nice D. To take the lead. The kick out to Young. And the Hawks with another three.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
Pass to Mitchell. Driving inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here they come. Fires from the corner. Hunter can't get it to go. And they go to the intentional foul.
John Collins. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Utah has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Conley against Young. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. 17-foot shot on the way. Bullseye!
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Young from long range. And the Hawks with another three.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's Young. Utah with the rebound. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound in this one. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team second.
From deep, Conley. Here's Gobert with the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Young. The three ball. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Hunter, here we go. That shot is off. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Now here's Young. There's the drive. And here's Hunter for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Now here's Young. To shoot. Capella screen on Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. And stolen by Gobert.
And this is so critical. They now have to... Oh! Incredible! And the The stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovich. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
From deep, Conley. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT. But thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. For Doris Burke.
Let's meet.
And tonight's ready to look at perhaps the future of the NBA, but it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And there's the call on John Collins.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks. Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich against Booker. From 12 feet out. And the shot falls short this time. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Young against Paul. 4 on the shot clock. Young dishes to Hunter. A three-pointer, no good.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for court offense.
Second team foul.
Paul looking over the floor. Stolen by Collins.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Hunter kicks to Young. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Suns. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's Booker. No good on the shot. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Passes it to Young. Three-pointer. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Bridges kicks to Crowder. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Collins with it. Out guarded by Crowder. Hunter, a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Paul against Young. The shot's good from Paul.
Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
Hawks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Young passes to Capella. To the inside. The kick out to Young. Bridges against Hunter. And here's Collins from outside. Kept alive. Pass to Capella. Now Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Capella with a straight on ball. No problems knocking that one down.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Booker, right side. Ayton kicks to Booker. And here is Ayton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Tries again. A nice shot by Booker.
And the intelligence. I love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Collins. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. Spins. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. In the corner, it's Bridges. Wide open shot is on the money. And this game is tied up now.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Young pass to Hunter. For 3. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. That gives them the lead. Bridges has got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Young against Paul. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Young. Tries the spin move. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Wing shot on the way. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Outside Crowder. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Young. Can't nail the jumper. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Pacers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Booker over Collins. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Hunter dishes to Young. Hunter, the pass to Young. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 6 points.
Slick shot from Trae Young off the pass. He doesn't waste any time putting it up.
On the wing. Collins grabs the miss.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area. What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. After the miss from Trae Young. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Suns ball.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. On the wing, Booker takes the 3. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And given how level-headed Hunter is.
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Fires from the wing. And it's Paul missing. Atlanta leading by 3. And the pass to Hunter. Crowder with the steal. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Craig, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And it's Paul missing for Atlanta. They've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. The putback, it's good on the putback. Hunter's got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
Now, here is Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Capella. Hunter finds Capella. Rebound by the Suns. Booker, right side. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Collins with the drive and a missed late. Suns trail by 3. They get a hand on it. Young with the steal. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Ball against Young. And Capella sends it back.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Hunter for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Spins. And Young kicks to Hunter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
Gradually starting to put pressure on this defense. That's his 2nd from downtown this quarter. 3 for the game.
He gets it in there. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Kicks it out to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
The drive by Booker. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact. And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Capella with a screen on Paul. Passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. It's up a 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the Hawks. Thank you, David, and we'll be... And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
On the court for Atlanta, Luwawu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Herter in at the 2-guard. 5 to shoot. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Atlanta ball.
Here's Wright, and finished off by Wright.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Crowder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's McGee. Sweet move. Okongwu grabs the board.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Here's Herter. Buries the long-range jumper. Herter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Payne passes to Craig. McGee in the high post. Payne gets a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Luwawu, defended by Crowder. Down low, Crowder with the steal. And they're running. Craig finds Payne. Here is McGee. It's Crowder on the wing. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Payne. Rebound, Atlanta. Here's Luwawu. Here's Gallinari. And it's Shamet with the rebound. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. They need to avoid that.
Phoenix, no good that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's Gallinari missing. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Knocks it loose. And so the ball's out of bounds. Craig touched it last.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks leading by 12. Right wing. It's right on the wing. Payne covering. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Out left to the wing. Craig passes to McGee. Back to Craig. Driving the lane. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Luwawu. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now Shamet. Pass to Crowder. Can they get it? Gallinari with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Herter. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline.
There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Herter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponent.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Herter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
Here's Wright. 1:04 left in the third. He feeds it to Okongwu. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Suns trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Out of bounds. It will go to the Hawks.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Wright with it. Pass to Luwawu. Tries the spin move. McGee with the block. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Crowder with the ball. Here's Craig. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Hawks leading by 12. There's the triple. Herter, no good. Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room, and he uses the glass on the lane. Payne's got his first basket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on,
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. The pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. During the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told him, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Eaton is at the center with Johnson next to him. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Shot from the wing. He doesn't hit that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Bridges with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And there's the call on John Collins. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's the Suns with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Here's Booker, and Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Young taking his time here. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Now, here is Young. He kicks to Capella. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. The Hawks again can't hit. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Trailing by 10. Over Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by Booker.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Paul, and Capella sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Paul left side. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Johnson from outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young drives in. Rejected by Booker. Collins against Johnson. It's stolen by Capella. Bobbed up there for Collins. The kick out to Young. Driving in. And he finishes nicely on the way. And the Hawks lead by 12. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Now, Collins, after Mikal Bridges missing on that last 3-pointer, puts one up from 19. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins.
John Collins.
Young's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks. Paul dishes to Bridges. Back to Paul. It's stolen by Capella. Hunter with it. Bridges covering. And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
And that one, good. 1:31 left in the 4th. Young outside. Back to Capella. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now here's Paul. We've got 1:08 left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Atlanta. Big run right now going for them, 11-2.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Hawks.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clint Capella.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
From deep three-point range, rebound by the Suns.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every three he takes.
Back to Young from downtown. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong shot.
Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting your teams.
Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on... Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. From outside the arc. Crowder grabs the miss. The kick out to Conley. They shoot again. Oh, sweet move. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. 4-3. Kept alive. Goes back up. Now Bridges. Outside Booker. 5 on the clock. Back to Bridges. From behind the arc. Suns keep it alive. An open look for Booker. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Here's O'Neal. Gobert inside. He's against Ayton. The jump hook. No good off the glass.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Ball passes to Booker. There's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
And athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
Conley against Paul. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Booker against Mitchell. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. Baseline jumper. Rebound, Utah. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Make some noise. Stand, your Jazz Dancer.
For Utah, they've gone only 1 of 5 so far.
Jazz Dancers dance.
Outside Mitchell. Can they get it? No good off the back of the rim.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
To the inside. Here's Crowder. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Paul against Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Paul with a steal. Tipped. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And the layup is good off the glass.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Paul. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside for Booker, and stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Ahead, here's Bogdanovich. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That's the line for the Jazz.
Both shots good from the strike.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
A minute 15 left in the first. Paul against Conley. Here's Booker. Over Mitchell. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul.
Assisted by
Booker's got 8.
I just love the ball movement.
Booker against Mitchell. Outside Conley. Now here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 8 shooting the ball. Conley against Paul. Conley passes to Mitchell. Connects from downtown.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Booker. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Bridges. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You got to love Devin Booker and the way he just competes no matter what the score is, and no matter where the team is sitting in the standing.
11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 4 seconds left. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Good work defensively by Crowder. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns ahead. They're up by 6.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get back. It's your chance.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in it to 5. Utah trailing here. Inside. From the left block, Gobert. And the bucket is good. Gobert's gotten his second bucket. Well, Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, BA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
Paul against Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Crowder with a steal. Ball with it. He's picked up by Conley. Outside Booker. Offline with a 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Mitchell. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now. Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level, I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Now here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Now Crowder. For 3, Booker. O'Neal pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And he makes the first.
After line for the Jazz.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Phoenix has possession. To the middle. The kick out to Paul. And stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Booker defending. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Mitchell. He nails it, and we're tied. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you're the D, don't let Mitchell beat you inside. Got to push him out further.
Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Booker against Mitchell. And Booker with the jam.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Conley with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. No problems knocking that one down. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Ayton. Outside Paul. On the take. And Conley grabs the miss. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
13 foul.
Utah leading. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich with a screen on Paul. There's the 3.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
Bridges passes to Booker. Up top, Crowder to the right side. Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Good chance here for Crowder. Cans it with nobody near him. 17 seconds left in the first half. Conley against Paul. The 3 from Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Jazz. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Jordan Clarkson is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's House in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
When you consider just how long and how big Whiteside is down there, it's not surprising that shot blocking is something he does well.
Here's McGee, and McGee with the stuff.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And that one drops for him. And the Jazz lead by 1.
That is a tough move for Clarkson. Not the biggest guy on the floor, but making the biggest plays.
Outside Craig. Lets the 3 fly. He can't get that one to fall. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson passes to Gay. Shoots over Johnson. And again, it's Utah.
That's too easy. A player of Rudy Gay's scoring prowess, he's salivating on shots like that.
Left side Payne. Pass to Shamet. Gay against Johnson. And here's Craig. The 3 is up. Shot by Johnson, no good. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. to the left side wing. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Payne.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Whiteside. Over McGee. Nice shot by Whiteside. Whiteside's gotten his first basket of the night.
Getting physical with Whiteside doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to slow him down.
Here's Shamet. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his 4th rebound in this one. Clarkson outside. Pass to House. Just 5 on the clock. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Daniel House.
And the second free throw is good. The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. For Phoenix, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Right side Johnson. And Whiteside with a block. They get it back. Right side Johnson. Back to McGee. The kick out to Johnson. The Suns need to get off a shot. Craig, no good.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Shamet. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. For the finish. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Clarkson with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Whiteside. The crossover, and the layup is up and in. Whiteside's gotten 4 this quarter.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
Phoenix has gotten only 1 3-pointer to fall here in the third. 5 attempts.
Fans, that was the Jazz Dancers dancing.
Here's Paul. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes the 3. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Down low. Stolen by Whiteside. Takes a 3. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 9 rebounds now. Paul with it. Booker on the take. Crowder with it. And here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Launches a 3. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Outside Booker. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's House. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Man, the defender really went after him.
It's both from the stripe. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. It's the Jazz up by 12. And time for a short...
Your Jazz Dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. outside Mitchell. Gets to the corner and hits it. And the Jazz lead by 14. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Conley against Paul. Fires from the line, and too long on the shot.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Booker against Mitchell. They get it back. From downtown, count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Ayton passes to Booker. Crowder outside. Into the lane. Good D by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Utah, the rebound. Back to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Pass to Conley. The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Bridges passes to Ayton, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ayton passes to Paul. Driving to the basket. 5 to shoot. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Don't see that much from Crowder. Off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Utah has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Conley passes to Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Well, Phoenix is shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Lets it go from deep. The Jazz again can't hit. And here are the Suns now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Jazz.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Rudy Gobert.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
So he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Mitchell. No good.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin.
So we see the Jazz taking...
And, of course, you look at these teams, both great on the glass.
Well, they define their success and failure by what is the rebounding margin. It is huge tonight. This is going to be a tough, physical battle.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And here's Young. Outside Collins. Back to Young. It's stolen by Gobert. Got a piece of it. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And Capella sends it back. Fires the 3. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Now here is Conley. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. The Jazz working the ball around now. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Screen by Capella. The kick out to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now, here is O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Gobert with a terrific move and a bucket.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Conley against Young. Pass to Hunter. Spins. And Young, here we go. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And you have to respect Trae Young's work ethic. He's a young player who you can tell puts in the work to develop his game and improve on the few weaknesses he has.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Collins against Bogdanovich. Collins dishes to Young. Capella with a screen on Collins. Young, it's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. 1:51 left here in the opening quarter. Collins, a screen on Conley. Fires for 3. Shot by Collins, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound, Atlanta.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Now here is Conley. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Over Mitchell. Goes back up, and Bogdanovich lays it in. Bogdanovich has got 8. Jazz trail by 3. Here's Conley. Mitchell outside. But Trae, No good. Shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's O'Neal. Over Hunter. To stop the run. And O'Neal finishes inside.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's Bogdanovich making highlights for Atlanta.
Fans, your chance dancer.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in it to three. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley into the lane. Mitchell outside. Collins grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with it, and Young picks him up defensively. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Here he goes.
The one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Young against Mitchell. Nice move. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Right side, Conley. And stolen by Hunter. To the middle. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Young's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks. Conley with the three, trains the three-pointer. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
Young drives in. Now the pass to Bogdanovich. Now here's Capella. Tries the spin move. Clock at 6. Shot by Collins, no good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Young. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. From deep three-point range. And Gobert gets to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got the game tied up here for the Jazz. Conley against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Now, here's Hunter. He's tightly guarded. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
O'Neal, that's a two-pointer. That shot off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
DeAndre Hunter. That's his 1st personal foul. 4th team foul.
1:32 left in the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Bogdanovich sets the pick for Young. Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Hawks lead by 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Young's shot is off. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Conley scanning the floor. Has to Gobert. Shoots over Capella. Gobert can't hit. The Hawks leading by 3. Young drives in. Collins passes to Young. Stolen by Conley. Back to Mitchell. Puts one up from 19. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half.
23.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back.
26.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Bogdanovich really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. They've got Luwawu. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard. Wright with it. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
The Hawks leading by 4. Gallinari passes to Herter. Gallinari down low. He's covered by Clarkson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, let's remember, at 6'10", Gallinari is a threat from that distance. My goodness.
Alexander Walker passes to Gay. Poked loose and stolen by Wright. Fast break, the Hawks. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Clarkson. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Clarkson outside. He kicks it to Gay. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Gay. Now the dish to Whiteside. It's slammed in by Whiteside.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Atlanta. They lead by 4. And there's the pass to Luwawu. Back to Wright. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Gallinari missing. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Gay can't get it to go.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Herder. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's his first.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
2 minutes remaining.
Clarkson right side.
2 minutes.
That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Gay.
And I like the energy of Gay, especially inside. He's incredible at getting to his spots in the paint.
Here's Wright, and there's the drive, and Wright throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Here's Herder. Misses the wing Jazz. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters. DeLon Wright proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. Teammate open, let me find him.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Jazz passing it around. They grab their own miss. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Off target with the open look. The Hawks leading by 6. Passes it to Llewellyn. Gallinari outside. Off target from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Now Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Hawks up.
Fans, your Jazz Dancers.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Atlanta leading by 8. Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Conley against Young to the inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Young finds Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Mitchell outside. From deep. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley against Young. Here's Mitchell. And he drives in. And Capella sends it back.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The baseline J. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Mike Conley.
I can see Mike Conley an innate sense for where that shot clock is, and I've got to make a shot, no problem.
And here's Young, outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. He feeds it to Collins. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Young against Conley. Inside, stolen by Collins. Stolen by Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Mike Conley is an active, alert defender. Boy, he is known to pick a pocket or two.
Young pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Right side, Collins. Young taking his time here. Back to Collins. Clock is at 3. Fader on the way. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So happy. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Yep, that one goes.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Young against Conley. Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Bogdanovich dishes to Conley. Jazz passing it around. There's O'Neal with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man cap?
Now, here is Young. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young passes to Capella. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Here's Conley. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Collins a screen on Conley. And here's Young from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Here's Mitchell to take the lead. Count it!
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Quick, without a second, once again. All right, Brooklyn's coming on the court. Come on, get loud and go past Denver. Make some noise. Let's go.
Stolen by Mitchell. And so it's Utah who scrapes by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony.
features two outstanding front courts. What makes for an effective big tandem, you think?
I think the best combos complement each other's talents. Also, they play off one another. On offense, one can go inside, one can go outside. And on the defensive end, if you have both guys that are interchangeable and can guard multiple positions, that's what makes it great.
Here are the five for the Suns. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Booker. Pass to Johnson. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. Back to Capella. Here's Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance. You know what? After finishing second in Rookie of the Year voting in 2019, Trae Young took it to another level during his sophomore campaign, increasing his scoring average more than 10 points per game.
Now here's Booker. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Young with the bucket. Trae Young, named to the 2020 All-Star Game, the second youngest player in the NBA showcase.
BA, only Luka Doncic was younger. For that 1920 season, Trae finished, listen to this, in the top 5 in multiple categories. Points, assists, three-pointers made, free throws made. Trae Young has solidified himself as an elite offensive player.
And there it is for him.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Now here's Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. Bogdanovich finds Collins. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Launches it. Atlanta with a rebound.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Capella screen on Bridges. And a deep three from Young. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play in the first. Ayton passes to Paul. Outside for Booker. No good with the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
A nice shot by Young.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Paul against Young. Pass to Booker. And here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. Young on the attack. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich from long range. Unable to get that one. The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Outside Young. Hunter against Bridges. And Hunter, here we go. Up top, Capella. Puts the move on, and Collins with the slam.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Young against Paul. To the wing on the left. Hayden finds Bridges. The three-pointer off the mark. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Young. This one for three. No luck on that one. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Hawks on top.
Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancing. Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Hawks.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. The duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Paul can't get it to go. The Hawks leading. Bogdanovich from long range. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bogdanovich has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. Collins passes to Hunter. Capella with it. Outside Young. Spins. Bogdanovich from long range. And the Hawks with another three. You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
First team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Tries to spin move. Releases from 15. It's stolen by Johnson.
And it's pretty simple. I mean, once you leave your feet, you leave yourself with very few options.
Booker with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so. BA, obviously championships matter, but I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that too.
Young finds Capella. Collins outside. The three, and the Hawks with another three.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Pass to Booker. Pulls it from the top of the key, and the jumper is good. Booker's got 5.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Capella with it. Outside Young. Now here's Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Johnson. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Johnson. Back to Paul. Three-pointer. That one no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Collins, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
For 3, Booker. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Young. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Over to the wing, and here's Collins for 3. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Young against Paul. And here's Bridges. Back to Paul. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And the Suns miss again.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Young with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Bridges outside. 40 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Ayton passes to Booker. The three. Offensive rebound. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Ayton. Outside for Booker. Fires the three. Booker missing again. Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 14-4 run. Young, the pass to Collins. Paul against Young. Driving in. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Hawks with another three.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
DeLon Wright is out there with Kevin Huerter. Then there's Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luwawu-Cabarrot in at the three. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Wright against Payne. Pass to Huerter. To the inside. McGee with a steal. In transition, here come the Suns. The rebound by the Hawks.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
With Onyeka Okongwu, you get an athletic big man who puts a ton of energy into his defense.
Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot, covered by McGee. Payne with it. Pass to Shamet. Fires the three. Okongwu with the rebound. And I feel like we really see Okongwu's defensive prowess when he's going against pick and roll.
Well, his timing and his instincts are terrific, B.A. Combine that with his physical attributes, and it's easy to see what makes him a special player at the defensive end.
Shamet into the lane.
You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamet provides that.
First one falls for him.
Landry Shamet at the line for two.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Payne against Wright. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. And the three off target. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Here's Shamet. Clock is at 3. Outside Payne. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Hawks shooting 61% for the game, knocking them down. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Gallinari. And here's Wright from the arc. Buries it from 3. Wright's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Payne. Back to Shamet. Ooh, some solid defense from Huerter.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the paint. Here's Luau Cabarro, defended by Craig. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip-in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Booker for three. He buries it from three. Booker's got 8 points.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Wright. Johnson with the defensive effort. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Bridges finds Paul. Over Wright. Paul can't get it to go.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Herter can't hit. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Paul passes to Ayton. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
To the left wing. Stolen by Bridges. Inside. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. And they're running. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Hunter against Bridges. Free throw line jumper. And that one hits the back iron. For Phoenix, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Johnson with it. Picked up by Collins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
2 shots.
Ayton hits them both. Here's Young. Give him 8 points now. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. 6 on the shot clock. And scores off the crossover. Young's got 10 points.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Outside Johnson. And so it's Atlanta up 15 points as this quarter concludes.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the duo inside, Johnson and Ayton. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Johnson passes to Ayton. And Collins with the big block.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Boy, the Suns are struggling. Booker for 3. Hunter with the rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Stolen by Ayton. Bogdanovich against Johnson. Bridges. Stolen by Young. Collins left side. Here's the 3. And Bogdanovich is good for 3. And the Hawks lead by 18. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots over Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, the Hawks' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Bogdanovich against Booker. Back to Capella. Spins. Going inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
For his size, Clint Capella can be very smooth, driving in before the defense can really react.
Here's Ayton. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Collins outside. Back to Young. Collins outside. Pass to Capella. Johnson against Collins. There's the triple. Now Young. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. From deep, Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
One of the best passes we've ever seen. Paul on time and on point.
Johnson's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Young against Paul. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Left side Johnson. Outside Booker. No good on the 3. To the paint. Johnson against Collins. He can't hit that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hawks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Trae Young.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And the officials signaled a backcourt violation. Not careful there. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Ayton. Outside Johnson. Off target from 3-point range.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Young, the pass to Capella. Now Collins. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Hawks lead by 16.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight.
47.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Booker following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Ayton finds Booker. And the layup falls.
Booker's such a good spot-up shooter, but when he gets on the move and he has that kind of deft touch, that's a pretty soft floater.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Now here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got his second basket.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Passes it to Mitchell. Off on the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Now here's Booker. On the wing, Bridges. 5 to shoot. Paul outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's Crowder. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Over Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton. Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin, as a big guy. What could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Now here's Crowder. Crowder, a screen on Bogdanovich. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Booker.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich against Crowder. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Ayton. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Paul kicks to Bridges. Driving inside. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Paul looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Crowder. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way.
In the first 2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell into the lane. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Ayton a screen on O'Neal. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Mitchell's got 6 points.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Crowder with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And there's the foul on Jake Crowder. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the three. Mitchell outside. He takes it in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Ayton in the high post. Just 5 on the clock. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. Could be an impressive dunker.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And stolen by Ayton. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Booker against Mitchell. Crowder kicks to Ayton. No good on the triple. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
3-point field goal.
He's got 11.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire score.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He comes away with...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell outside. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Booker dishes to Paul. Back to Booker with his first shot attempt. Down low. Here's Paul. There's the pass to Ayton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah leading. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. On the wing, Mitchell. Greg, you know a thing or two about being the floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers. And offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Paul kicks to Booker. About 3 off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Back to Mitchell. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 15.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Crowder inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And with that shot, the Jazz lead has got back down to 4 with the made basket from Crowder. Conley, the pass to O'Neal. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Bridges with the steal. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell in the corner. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clock at 6. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. From the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Left side Crowder. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. And now just a 1-point Jazz lead.
Just get yourself into the right spot, and Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
Ball against Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Driving to the basket. He can't get that one to fall. The Suns go the other way with it.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. For 3, Booker. A shot missing. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Here's Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. The drive by Paul, and the shot goes in.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and one.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Mitchell right side. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 20 points.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Booker dishes to Ayton. Back to Booker. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal with it. Bridges covering. Here's Conley. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Conley's got his first points of the game.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
Booker against Mitchell. And the dunk by Booker.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all. All right, David, thank you.
The Jazz, 26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
They're almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. Then it's Jay Crowder, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward, House. 6 on the shot clock. Gay with no one around. Sinks the triple. Gay's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
Well, this is Rudy Gay's game, outstanding at seizing the initiative and then looking to shoot once he catches the ball.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And Phoenix making a change. Johnson's checked in.
Dancers dance team.
Now Shamet. Pass to Payne. 5 on the clock.
Jazz foul. Udoka Azubuike. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the corner. And he overshot that one, missing. Utah leading by 6. Azubuike on the wing. Kicks it to House. Passes it to Gay. Pass to Azubuike to the right side. It's House outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. To the wing right side. Craig passes to Johnson. To the inside. The pass to Craig. Back to McGee. No good on that one. And Utah the other way now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Conley. Shoots the three. Charity strike shot. Tipped away. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Payne kicks to Shamet. Azubuike against Johnson. Passes it to Payne. And Craig has it in the corner. Here's McGee. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Clarkson for three. Pass to Whiteside. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 104 to start the half.
It's deflected. Second chance shot.
Well, those kind of shots should come with a warning label. Caution, Hassan Whiteside is around. He's simply one of the best shot blockers in the league.
1:53 left in the third quarter. And McGee kicks to Craig. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson, good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Clarkson passes to House. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Johnson can't hit. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Azubuike against Johnson. 2 points. That one goes. Azubuike's got his first 2 points of the night.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Payne kicks to Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
And there's the feed to Payne. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Defensively, you know, a little uneven in that first half, but they've been far more focused and consistent here in the second.
Gay passes to Whiteside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now it's a 7-point Utah lead. Going inside. Shamet finds Johnson. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
The third quarter comes to a close.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's dancer.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now, here's Mitchell. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges has got his 4th rebound in this one. Ayton kicks to Paul. The pass to Ayton. Stolen by O'Neal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Conley with it. The 3.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Mitchell against Booker. Bridges passes to Booker. Launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to O'Neal for the 3. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Oh!
Assisted.
You got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Ball against Conley. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Crowder sets a screen for Bridges. And stolen by Bogdanovich. For 3, Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Bridges inside. O'Neal's there. Bridges shot. Good.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Passes to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's Mitchell missing. Suns trail by 7. Booker in the corner. Stolen by Conley. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. Confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Booker with no one around, and good. He nails it.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
1:44 left to play in the final quarter. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. Pocket 6. Crowder with the steal. Paul kicks to Crowder. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Paul against Conley. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That one doesn't drop. And it's Utah the other way. Conley against Crowder. Pass to O'Neal. Jacks up a 3. This ball grabs the miss.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Ayton finds Paul. Releases. And that one hits back iron.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Mitchell's shot is good.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside, Crowder.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
So you want to get your coach fired up? Do something like that right there. That kind of loss of concentration will drive your coach crazy.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Booker the pass to Crowder. Stolen by Mitchell. From deep three-point range, that shot misses. So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, David, thank you. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and Dick.
For making it out and supporting your team. We hope to see